Today in the kitchen, I have someone very special with me, my mom.
Hi!
And we're gonna make some hot cherry jam. Really excited about it. And yeah, we have all the ingredients ready to go, and we're just gonna have a good time in the kitchen and hopefully like teach you a wonderful, amazing recipe. So let's get started. The first thing everybody should do at the start of canning is to sterilize all of the jars that you're using. So we have a lot of half-pint jars, and Mom brought over some quarter-pint jars. So we're sterilizing those, we're boiling them, and then we hand wash with warm soapy water the lids, and they are brand new, so I didn't really have to worry too much about those.
The reason that they're brand new is you want to make sure that the seal is really good and tight when you do screw on the lid.
Yes, so. I learned a few years ago that I thought these lasted forever.
No.
Hello. You have to replace these. You know, I think you could probably get by with doing them one more time, but then you need to replace them.
Absolutely.
So
it looks like there is some cherry juice down at the bottom.
Not very much, just a splash.
We're just going to dump most of this in here. And
how many cups did you say?
Do
you measure?
Not really. I think it's going to be about 8.
It's 8? Okay.
Yeah, let's go with 8.
We are sort of loosely following her recipe. So yeah, so this would be 8 cups of cherries.
Okay, so I'm going to fall on the sword here and literally do the habaneros.
Okay.
No, but that's the reason I'm falling on the sword for you.
Yeah, because when you, it's talking about falling on the sword, because when you cut peppers, the oil will stay on your fingers. Like for me, I've had oil stay on my fingers all day long. And then when I go to take out my contacts, it's the worst.
It is.
And since you don't have contacts, I'll let you do that. But you could also just use plastic disposable gloves. I just don't have those. Do you have those in your kitchen?
I sure do. I keep them in there.
Yeah, for things just like that.
Well, that and other purposes. We use
other purposes.
Well, if we
other purposes.
We do feed the need, and so when you start serving, you want to have you want it to be as clean as possible.
Feed the need is like giving meals to people that need meals in the community, and so she has to wear gloves for that.
Yeah. The other thing that we're kind of ad-libbing on this recipe is that we are using some tart cherries because the sweet cherries are not in season yet. Now the other thing on these habaneros do grow in Texas. In fact, any kind of pepper that you want can pretty much grow in this heat. And so we do get a lot of peppers, and this is a great way to use them, is just to mix them. If you like spicy sauces or fruity sauces, this is a great way to use them. This is going to be a jam though, because we are putting Chergel or pectin into the recipe. Ooh!
Okay, so let's see how much extra sugar. So we're gonna add an extra cup.
Yeah, cup.
That'll cover it.
Yeah, that'll do it. So we're mincing the habaneros so that they can be more evenly spread out. So what I'm going to do is I'm cutting them in a little small, tiny little squares right now, whereas the bell peppers are going to be cut in maybe a little bit larger chop. So we're not going to go too much smaller than that.
It's worth noting that at the end, we did not think it was spicy enough.
It says to coarsely chop the cherries, but we left them whole so that you get bites of cherries.
Yeah, that's
it's
yummy.
a personal preference thing, but I prefer to have more fruit in there. And then all we're doing is stirring around the sugar until it starts coming up to a simmer. And then once it comes up to a simmer, we're going to put the pectin in and stir that around.
Okay.
And then it'll start thickening after
Awesome.
that.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so here we are, what did you say, 10 minutes in?
Mm-hmm.
And
About.
see how it's coming, it's melting, everything. And then I am sauteing some pork tenderloin because this is gonna go with the hot cherry jam.
And if you were here, you could actually smell the habaneros.
Yeah, I feel like I'm breathing
yeah.
it in or something,
Yeah,
you know?
it's really nice.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Okay.
What
Now,
is that?
This is pectin, the pectin. You can get Surdale, you can get any.
Pectin or
and there's no chop.
Pectin, sorry.
Once you
Sorry.
get that pectin in, you don't want to boil much longer. You know, I really love canning things, and it's a long process, but it's so much fun to do it with a friend or a mom.
See, since I'm kind of behind some stuff, on every single jar, I am just wiping this on a nice clean rag and then putting this on.
Having these jars of hot cherry jam just sitting in my pantry really enables me to cook for my family from scratch. You know, when we have a game at night and we have to do something fast, this is a great option. So you're gonna wanna take out one of those jars and start simmering it down a little bit. You're gonna grill up your pork tenderloin, slice it up, let it simmer in that, and voila, off you go to the game. Or if you're having a dinner party, this is a very impressive dish. Maybe make some potatoes and a veggie. As always, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.